This is all that's been in my mind for the past 2.5, 3 years, however long this has been going on, because I am a professional, legitimate fighter, and my name has been lingering with Jake Paul for quite some time now. And Jake Paul is not on my level. Jake Paul is not even, he's not even considered a legitimate fighter. And to have my name dragged through the mud with his, I want to prove a point. And in 3 weeks, I get my chance. And I'm going to take it with both hands. I'm going to school this man. I'm going to take him to the trenches, and he will be drowned. There's no way he can last 8 rounds in a ring with me. And when he's in there with me and I'm roughing him up and hitting with big, hard shots, and he's got a long time left of the fight, as soon as I land with either hand, it'll be over, because he physically will not be able to get up from the shots. Because if people in the gym are not getting up from certain shots, people who's used to getting hit, then he has no chance.
Come February 26th, Tommy Fury, as you see there, will be facing off with Jake Paul, YouTuber turned boxer, who we've heard, of course, from these fights he's had with former UFC folks, former basketball players. And he's, I guess, made a name for himself amongst the amateur boxing world. This particular boxer is a pro and brother, if you recognize the last name Fury, of Tyson Fury, heavyweight champion, but also had 3 epic battles with Deontay Wilder. You guys may have seen some of that going on. So this is his little brother there talking, and he wasn't done talking about what he would like to do with Jake Paul. Watch more.
What do you say to those people who think you're not going to be there February 26th, Tommy?
I say to those sort of people that need to wake up, because don't worry about that. I'll be in Saudi Arabia ready for 26. I'm ready to go now. I can't wait to get on this plane and get over there. I'm going to hurt this man seriously come February 26th. And if he's banking on me not showing, well, if that's where he's getting his confidence from, he needs to think again, because I'll be there and I'll be right in his face come fight night. My message to Jake Paul is good luck, and I hope you've trained hard, and I hope you've got an ambulance on speed dial, because you're going to need it.
Oh, the talking is going. I hope your ambulance is going to be on speed dial. I'm going to take you and drown you in those later rounds if you even make it that far. I'm a true professional fighter. Enough of these has-beens that you've been fighting. Yeah, we know the general boxing hype, but it really goes over the top, because there's something else on the line, at least according to the Fury family. If Tommy here loses this fight to amateur Jake Paul, who hasn't lost yet, he's gonna have to hang up the gloves. Let's watch his big brother Tyson talk about that.
Where Tommy, if he loses to Jake Paul, it'll probably be the end of Tommy's career. But if he loses to Tommy, it's not the end of Jake Paul's career. Definitely not, because nobody really expects him to beat Tommy anyway.
So all the pressure's on Tommy, right?
I think so, yeah. I definitely think so. Tommy's come from a fighting family, and he's an 8-0 professional boxer. And Jake Paul's a YouTube person, and he's had 6 or 7 fights against MMA guys. And yeah, I think the pressure's on T. But it should be. It should be able to thrive on that pressure.
The pressure is on, Waz. I am no boxing analyst. I've only seen little clips here and there. This came on radar because a video of Jake Paul popped up on like Twitter or something somewhere, of his trainer trying to show off his advancement, or at least his training. And there was some, I checked comments and like, I'm gonna check and see if there's actual boxing guys who can tell me what it is that this guy can and can't do, and if this makes any sense, or if there's just another sideshow. We know how much people dislike Jake Paul. What do you think is going on here?
This is a legitimate fight, and this is the largest step up in competition since Jake Paul started doing this stuff. And the Fury, like, look, Tyson Fury is one of the best boxers of his generation, as far as a heavyweight is concerned. Super skilled guy, one of the most cerebral boxers that you'll ever see, even at his size. I was blessed enough to go to the first Deontay Wilder fight at Staples Center back in 2019. Was an incredible atmosphere. Bruh, his fans were just going nuts. I'm talking about the hour before the fight in, the sort of concourse, getting drinks and popcorn and that kind of thing throughout the fight, after the fight. They just never stopped. And so I would expect that, they will have a strong contingent at this fight. And, of course, there's all the other stuff, right? Like, these guys grew up fighting. They come from this And these people are self-described gypsies. Now I'm not calling them gypsies.
It's his nickname.
They call themselves gypsies. This is their background, sort of street fighting, bare knuckle brawl type of stuff. And so, yeah, man, I would anticipate that this guy gave a great fight. And going 8-0, like, look, boxing is such that if you have even a base level of talent and you have the right people, promoters around you, you can get to 8-0 pretty easily, right? There's a way to puff up your record in boxing. Anybody who follows the sport sort of knows that. But I haven't seen Tommy Fury fight, but if he's anything like his brother, he's going to be a pretty, at least decently formidable opponent.
I have not seen Tommy Fury fight either, but I have seen him fall in love on their dating reality show, Love Island.
Oh wow, he was on that show?
Yeah, he was on that show.
That's the one where you can't like have sex or make out with people.
Oh no, that's like a Loser Island or something like that. The guys
too hot to handle?
No, it was like the guys who were like players or something. I forget the term they used for them, but they're like Dog Island.
Love is blind. But so he found love on this reality show?
He did, and that's when I first heard of Tommy Fury. And then the next time I heard about him was this, and I was like, "What? You actually fight?" He said there's a boxer on the show, and I was like, "I didn't know that. Thought that was just for the show." So we'll see. I don't know what to even think. Both of these guys are reality show folks as far as my first interaction.
You're so funny, dude.
I only got 2 minutes.
I don't know if any of these dudes is serious.
Did you see the interview with Bomani Jones? Because he made sure.
Of course I did, man. Of course I did. I watched that. It was incredibly hilarious. Shouts to Bomani for just being a professional, and just allowing that clip to be incredible.